Len Goodman was considered an icon as he was a head judge on both Strictly Come Dancing and Dancing with the Stars. Goodman was born in Farnborough, Kent on April 25, 1944. In 2004, Strictly Come Dancing was born. He would join the judges panel with Arlene Phillips, Bruno Tonioli, and Craig Revel Holwood, with Len being the head judge.
And I've got to say, Houston, we've got a problem here. I don't know about Hollywood. It was a bit upstairs, downstairs.
Oh no.
The next year, he would do the American version of Strictly Come Dancing, being named Dancing with the Stars, with his fellow Strictly judge, Bruno, and Carrie Ann Inaba. He is widely known for being a very critical judge and a grumpy judge at times, which resulted in him getting booed most of the time. When you watch him giving out his critiques, you would either sometimes be angry, and when he is positive about something in a dance, you would be okay with it. Since he has been in the ballroom dancing industry for years, this fella knows everything about ballroom dancing. But when he is not judging, or if he is teaching you some dance moves, he is a completely different person. He is like the type of person that you want to be around with the most.
Well, Master Peter, for me, you dance as though your heart's not in it. And I know the viewers think they're being kind in bringing you back. They're not. They're being cruel to you, to Ashley, to the judges. Honestly, it is time to go. Can you be honest? And against the others, you're the worst. And I'm sorry about it. It was a bit like a pizza. The top half was really hot. Shut up! Shut up! For me, it wasn't overexciting. It was in the pivot there was a little blunder, and just here in the front another little blunder. Well, there was. Well, it's not a booing match. I do not lie, I tell the truth. Lacey, you've been working, but look, I'm not interested in your blimmin' gussets. Let me tell you, you've been working. Oh. Exactly. It lacked a little bit of rhythm in those open rock sections. Why? You've got to work on the finesse, the detailing of the ballroom. Latin, just let it... Shut up, I'm telling him the truth. Trying to help him. No, look, How do you put... Listen, I'm a visitor to your country. You're supposed to be nice. You have to step forward on your heels, which didn't really happen. So you must try and... Well, it's the truth. Why do I get that? I'm a stranger in this country. Yes. I get booed for telling the truth. Lacked a bit of intensity during that dance. Now you're coming. What's going on? Don't start on me. I'm telling the truth over here. Oh, it's all right for you to boo. The whole thing was jerky. You got like a jerky action, and it should flip. I do not lie. It wasn't your best dance, you know? Well, it wasn't. I wouldn't lie to you, woman. The technique in your feet is non-existent, unfortunately, and I have to look... Florence, would I lie to you? It lacked... This is your worst dance of the whole season, in my opinion. And I'm so... Well, look, do you think I like it? I'm really disappointed. I was expecting more than flashing lights and crashing music. It was a hodgepodge of moves just out there to titillate the taste buds. I'm telling you, where's the chassis capes? Where's the twist turns? Where's the recognisable paso doble? I can't believe it. This girl is so talented. I don't want to see flashing lights, crashing music. I wanted a paso doble. You want a paso doble? You've let me down. No. About this stuff. You know I'm right. All theatre.
That was amazing.
I talk rubbish. You can't talk unless you stand up. Your vocal cords are stuck up your ass. Thank you very much.
Wow. Oh my.
He and Bruno would judge both Strictly Come Dancing and Dancing with the Stars. When the fall season comes around, they would go back and forth. During season 21 of Dancing with the Stars, Len would not judge that season because he wanted to stay in England to judge Strictly full-time. He would eventually return to Dancing with the Stars for season 22. In late 2016, even though he judged both series at the time, he took a 6-week absence to judge Strictly. He would sit out for weeks 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10.
Did you think there was too much larking about?
No, I mean, we got sombros, we got voltas, we got everything.
I saw what you did. I know what you did. I saw you do the Butcher Carnival, and that wasn't very good. I saw you do the promenade runs, and there was no straightening of the legs. So don't get me started, Glenn. You just listen to what I'm telling you and get on with it.
Okay.
Julianne! I know you're great at hip-hop dancing because you've been a backing dancer with Beyonce and so. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you out here shaking and baking. I want to see. Alan walked off as though he was having afternoon tea. You come out and dance with a couple of other girls doing hip-hop. I don't. Why? It's a waste. Come out and jive. It's a jive. Don't. You're too good a dancer for that. Sorry, Dave. I would like to end on a sort of a high positive note. I didn't like it at all. It was rough. I'm telling you, there was no dance quality out there.
Shoot.
It's not do one, get one half price. I want two dances.
Man, that stinks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, it was a bit long-winded getting started. Your frame, you kept losing your frame, you're right. Listen, I'm not saying it was bad, okay? But, you know, it was too much positivity there. It was good. It's not great. It was good.
Okay. A note to the producers, could we get Len a snack?
No.
All right, Bruno.
During July of 2016, he decided to leave Strictly as he decided to focus solely on judging Dancing with the Stars. Strictly Come Dancing Season 14 would be Len's final season as the head judge, to eventually being replaced by Shirley Ballas. Traveling back and forth was too much for him to handle, so he decided to continue to judge Dancing with the Stars full-time. Due to the COVID-19 travel restrictions, even though he didn't participate as a judge, he presented short segments on certain dance styles during Season 29. When the travel restrictions were lifted, he would return to the judges panel for their milestone 30th season, and during Season 31, when Dancing with the Stars debuted on Disney+, Len would make the decision that Season 31 would be his last.
Well, whilst we're all getting excited and looking forward so much to the finale next week, it will also be with a touch of sadness, as this will be my last season judging on Dancing with the Stars. I've been with the show since it started in 2005, and it has been a huge pleasure to be a part of such a wonderful show. But I've decided I'd like to spend more time with my grandchildren and family back in Britain. I cannot thank you enough for Dancing with the Stars family. It's been such a wonderful experience for me.
During his final episode, the show would present him his own mirror ball in his honor. He was going to make the most of his retirement by spending time with his friends and family, or maybe make some special appearances on occasions. Apparently, as we all know, his retirement would be cut short because on April 22nd, 3 days before his 79th birthday, tragedy would strike.
Now to remember Len Goodman, the longtime Dancing with the Stars judge. Our friend passed away this weekend, just shy of his 79th birthday. Blair here with that.
Yeah, sad news this morning, George. The world is remembering a legend. Len Goodman was a force on the dance floor and behind the judges' table, known for his no-nonsense style and enthusiastic delivery. He made his mark on the ballroom and beyond.
I was still on vacation in Las Vegas when his death was announced. It had been stated that Len Goodman died of bone cancer. Everyone from the Strictly family and the Dancing with the Stars family paid tribute to Len, such as Bruno, Max, former Dancing with the Stars host Tom Bergeron, and everyone. In case you guys wanted to know why I didn't do this video earlier, since he was an icon in the franchise, I didn't think it was the right time to do it. During the start of season 32 of Dancing with the Stars, they will most definitely pay tribute to Len. Not only a star with his name on it will be placed onto the ballroom dance floor in honor of him, I think he is going to have a special honor by maybe having his own star with his face on it or something like that, but we'll see when the time comes. I will also think that Strictly will honor him as well, because he was the one that made these shows so successful. Also, with Derek Huff now being the head judge of Dancing with the Stars, if Len Goodman was still here, he would have been so proud of him. But I know deep down in our hearts, he is going to be very proud of him. Even though Len can be harsh sometimes and sometimes hated by most fans, deep down inside, he is not only loved by Strictly Come Dancing fans, he is also loved by Dancing with the Stars fans as well. Len Goodman was 78. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Eric Sharkey, aka Dance with the Stars Superfan. Catch you next time.